Yeah. 16 going on 17. That was my what's the statute in Illinois, Miles?
I think you would know better than me because you had your way with several individuals, right?
Mm.
All right, all right.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Static Shows is Bob.
Hey, Static Radio is brought to you by Bob Lament Enterprises. Hey, for Christmas this year, Bob has 3 adult coloring books available. The first is BTK 123. The other is Ed Gein's Carousel, and the third one is the Unlucky Brown Starfish. Hey, everyone, this is Miles.
I don't know. What are you writing copy now?
Yeah, I just thought it'd be funny. Do like a Shadow Stevens voice, and
Oh, okay. That wasn't Shadow Stevens at all.
I was driving around the other day and I thought, I don't know why I had this thought. I was thinking about Ed Gein for some reason. And I go,
I was
what would
thinking
be
about my
funny?
boy Ed Gein,
Yeah.
Iowa
Like
serial killer extraordinaire.
throwing in like kooky things. I go, Ed Gein's Carousel. I go, God, would that be morbid? Jesus.
It'd be a lot of skinned horses and I think it would be there's a traveling exhibit called like body science or something where they have like the people, that body something or another. It'd be like that. I
No,
don't
I
even
was just
know how that's
thinking,
even legal, to be honest with you. That body show because there's.
oh, gross.
I
No,
had
I
to.
just
I
thought,
stayed in Las Vegas one time, and they had a commercial for that on your key card. So every time I put my key card in my hotel room, I had to look at this guy's naked strip, skin body.
no, hard pass.
Yeah, it was gross. I
I'm
wonder.
just saying,
Can I get one with the topless showgirl instead, please?
they probably saw you and like, this guy's not into that. So we'll just do,
we'll give him the guy who's got no skin on.
yeah.
Yes.
So if we ever do our found footage movie, let's do Ed Gein's Carousel.
Ed Gein's Carousel. There you go.
I'm telling you,
What
people would
what
watch
would the
it.
song be on Ed
It's
Gein's
original.
Carousel?
It's original. I'm just
Can you
saying,
use it? Does his victims get money if you make something?
they probably should.
Yeah.
They're deceased, but I mean, their families
The
could get
families,
something.
yeah, the families.
I don't know.
What music would be played on Ed Gein's Carousel?
All right, you're getting a little too carried away with this now. I can see it already.
Oh, I don't know. Is it going to be Disturbed?
I haven't really thought of it.
Slipknot? I mean, what we got going on here?
Sure, I've met 2 of the dead members of Slipknot. Why not? Yeah, we go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. You're going to make this movie. You're going to have to think about this because when it goes round and round,
because everyone is always like, Miles, don't make that movie because it's already been made. You're just remaking Planet of the Apes or something. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. But I go, who has done this, right?
Yeah. Probably
Nobody.
Rob Zombie, to be honest with you.
No, it's completely original.
No
one has ever.
More human than human, and then have
More human than human.
So I am incredibly angry, yet incredibly thankful.
I got a boner in church.
Yeah, my salvation.
Yeah.
I was praying for a miracle,
and
I got one. No, I had to get a new refrigerator, which I'm pissed. My refrigerator's not even 5 fucking years old.
Yeah. Oh, that's everything we own here. Yeah, it's all broken.
Yeah, the freezer stopped working. First of all, the freezer kind of worked. Let's put it that way. But what would happen was it would get too warm, and then it would set off an alarm, and it would be beeping. And so, but it would still kind of working, but then it would just be beeping, and you'd have to go in there and hit a button to make it stop beeping. So in reality, we got a new refrigerator because it wouldn't shut the fuck up. I think this is a trend with appliances that they make them beep so that you are like, I just want to get rid of this refrigerator because it's making too much noise.
Beep, 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 beep.
We would be in my wife and I are watching, television in the living room, and she's like, you hear that? I'm like, what? She's like, the refrigerator is beeping again.
Hold on, pause 50 Shades. I'm hearing something. Okay.
I was just getting in the mood, and now it's ruined with this beeping.
Later, loser.
So I was just like, I can ignore it. That was me because I'm so cheap.
Yeah.
I would sit there and ignore the beeping for hours.
Right.
I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure it's beeping? That was my answer.
I'm in denial about its beeping.
And then so she has to go away. I'm working from home, and then she's texting me. Is that fridge beeping? No. No, it's not beeping.
What are you, Basil Fawlty, and it's the wife, constantly, away, ringing him up,
right. Well, this is my day. This is my day. I'm like, and then I'm doing my work, and then I get text. It's like, is the fridge beeping? I'm like, no. And then she gets home, and she's like, you're telling me this fridge didn't beep all day long? I'm like, yeah, didn't beep.
I wouldn't lie to you, hon. Wouldn't do it.
And then, of course, 2 seconds later, beep, 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 beep.
You lying son of a bitch.
So guess what happened? New refrigerator.
Well, someone opened up the old checkbook and ran out, and
it wasn't me.
Got the world's best fridge.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's the best fridge, but it certainly is a new fridge. And the old fridge, again, wasn't even 5 fucking years old. I had just replaced the door because the door stopped working.
Do you know
how in the world does a door stop working?
In the first year of any appliance, they say, what is it, close to a quarter of them are going to fail.
Do you work for the appliance companies?
I just happen to know this.
Well, it was. I bet you've been using brand names lately. It was a Frigidaire, and it was the biggest piece of shit that I've ever owned.
You know what you know what we buy? Dent and scratched. Yeah, that is what we buy for appliances. Yeah.
AJ, what kind of fridge do you have? We got AJ here with us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What kind of fridge do you got, AJ?
I think it's one of those Samsung fridges.
That's what I got. We got a Samsung.
Oh, you're a fool. You're a fool.
Why?
No one will fix those. There's no one here to fix those. No one has no idea how to fix those.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter because they just break and you get a new one. That's the whole point of it.
No, I know. That's it. Because if it breaks, there's no one here. There's no one for miles that even knows how to fuck to fix these things.
Well, that's because you live in Iowa. AJ, where are you at?
Hey.
Ohio.
Well, that's not any better, AJ.
What's round at the ends and high in the middle?
Yeah, I think Ohio. I think they changed their name. They're just like, what's high? Ohio. Dave Chappelle lives in Ohio somewhere. I can't remember the name of the town, but you live near Dave Chappelle?
I have no clue. I didn't even know he lives in Ohio.
He does.
I thought he lived in the Carolinas, didn't he?
No, he lives in Ohio. Yeah. He's from Ohio. He lives in Ohio. Look it up. Google it.
Later. I will do it later.
Anyway, he lives in Ohio.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Anyhow, these stupid refrigerators. So we get the new one.
Yeah.
The only good thing about this whole experience, because I hate to spend money. I don't want to get a new refrigerator. I would just limp along with an old refrigerator for like years if I could.
Yeah.
Was that the guys who delivered the new refrigerator and took away the old refrigerator, the best appliance, whatever delivery people I've ever met. This never happens. Normally, you get the guy who like pushes it off the back of the truck, in the box. It lands, cockeyed on the driveway, and then they drag it in with all the leaves and everything. These guys were, I don't know if you could be a certified appliance delivery person.
Yeah.
They were fantastic. I want to tell you how good they were.
Man crush.
I tipped them.
Wow.
Really? Yeah.
That's called a man crush. Man crush.
These guys, they were a team, and they did a really good job. One guy was taking, unwrapping the new fridge out in the truck, and then the other guy came in and took all the handles off the old fridge so they wouldn't run into the door or anything. I mean, these guys were
dreamy.
I don't know who they were. I should have got if they had a card or something and be like,
oh my God, this guy.
Every time.
Hey, you guys hungry?
I gave him a bottle of water, and I gave him. This is going to blow away, Miles.
Back rub.
I didn't give
him any back rub.
No.
Back rub.
I gave him a 20 each.
Whoa! Wow.
AJ's his ears perked up on that. He's like, maybe
I think I'm going to become an appliance mover, like a appliance moving company.
Yeah. Hey, if you do a good job,
just give you $20.
If you do a good job, I'm like, lunch is on us, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. And it was like, and they were like, and that, I mean, even you can get lunch for $20 now, right? So depending on where you go, I'm not saying go get drunk.
Unless you guys want to get drunk with me.
Yeah, but no, I was like, I couldn't believe, and they were nice. They were considerate. Everything that you normally don't ever get. You know what I mean? They took all the garbage away. Wow.
One looked like Zac Efron. The other one looked like a young Kurt Russell. And
no, they didn't look like that at all. But they were really nice guys. One guy was tall. One guy was shorter. It was the whole thing. You're right. I was enamored with my appliance delivery people. Yes.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, there you go.
And you know what? They didn't use a dolly. You know what they did? Yeah, exactly, AJ. This is a tip.
They took off their shirts.
No, I'm sure they were very strong because this refrigerator is not light.
Yeah.
But they had this deal, like they wore like a I don't know what you call it, like a
Daisy Dukes.
No, they don't wear Daisy Dukes. It was like this strap that like they wore across the shoulders. Yeah, a harness, and it was like a strap that then went underneath the refrigerator, and then the other guy hooked on to the other side, and they just walked it in like it floated.
Whoa! You ever see the 300? Yeah.
300. This is Sparta.
Yes.
No, it was this big strap, and I'm like, how the hell how are they gonna work this? And they did, and that was perfect.
They had like a strap on then.
Of sorts.
Of sorts, yeah.
Strap for a refrigerator.
Yeah.
And and then he even tested, made sure that they hooked up the water.
Mm-hmm.
Tested the water, thing, and gave us the ice maker. And
sounds like you were testing the waters too. Yeah,
I was totally enamored with these guys. I'm like, hey, bud,
sounds like it.
This doesn't happen in this day and age. You just get these sloppy ass people that track shit all over your house. These guys they're kings among appliance delivery people.
Mm.
You wish you would have had this experience.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I don't bust out and tip folks like this very
often. But that's the hardest part to believe. I mean, I believe all that, but then you $20 each. I'm like, this guy is so tight with money. Holy cow!
What do
Like
you
maybe
think?
a $5.
What do you think? Yeah, 5. What do you think, AJ? I should have tipped. The 20, was that too much?
I I don't know. If they did that good of a job, they didn't like let it hit every single step as they went up.
They did not. It
Then
didn't touch. It floated. It practically like hovered into my house into place.
yeah, then I mean,
They didn't bang
I
on
guess
anything. We have
I
an
guess
island, and it didn't hit the island. It was great.
then I
In the
guess
kitchen, we
I
have an island. Yeah. Mm.
I would probably go 10, but
Really? Because I
20?
was see the whole point for me was they got to get lunch, and and I'm not
Yeah,
talking like extra value meal either. So
yeah, I guess you're right.
yeah, $10, and you can't get lunch for $10 anymore. Shit.
Yeah, no.
That everybody, AJ looks like a young Chachi Arcola.
He does. He does. Yes, I was trying to
You
think
don't
what
know
he
who
looked
that
like.
is,
Yeah.
AJ, do you? But you know who Scott
Nope,
Baio is, do
no
you?
clue.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a nice
I
guy. Now he's kind of weird, but when he was young, he was cool.
It kind of looks like Francis from Stripes. A little bit.
You ever watch Stripes? That's an old movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Well, anyway, young Scott Baio, very good looking guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were delivering furniture like these other guys, I would have gave you $20 too.
Hey, let's go. Like I said, I'm gonna work for what is it?
Appliance delivery person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
if you do a good job,
Do you wash
3
cars?
guys, 1 truck or whatever.
Yeah, well, you have to come to my neighborhood, not Miles' neighborhood. In Miles' neighborhood, they, he's not going to be tipping that high.
I don't tip delivery people, no.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? He's tight. Yeah. He says I'm tight. Holy Jesus!
No, I'm just poor. You're just tight. I mean, if I had money, I would tip. Something.
He'd be like trying to get one guy to tip the other guy. That's how Miles is. Hey, you should give your buddy a $5.
Hey, listen, buy one, get one free, Frosty. You guys,
that's right.
You earned it.
I got
you earned it.
I got this punch card from Subway for a free sandwich.
Yeah, something off the dollar menu.
Get you a foot-long cookie. So, what's up with you, Miles?
I had to go out of town last week.
Really? You went out of town? Go figure.
And my son had some doctoring to do, and so I hitched a ride, I guess. Huh?
Now, was this another one of your ulterior motives where you're like, "Oh, I'll go with you," and then you're like, "I'm going to, Chuck's bar, who's used to be a Bears player, and I'm going to get his autograph for nothing."
Not to that level, no. I didn't go to that level, no. But excuse me. So the estimate was like, well, this is going to be a long thing. He had some testing and stuff to do. It's nothing to worry about. But they're like, well, you probably got like 2 hours to kill. I'm like, oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So, what am I going to do for 2 hours? So I actually
you got any other magazines? Did you say that in the waiting room? You got any other magazines?
Young Movers.
Is there a fertility clinic in this building that I could go visit?
No, come on, get out of here. Get out of here.
And they got some good magazines at the fertility clinic.
Right? Yeah, for real. Right?
Yeah.
And, like I slept for the first hour. I go, should I? I'm up here, man. I should just do something.
You slept in the waiting room?
No, I was in my car.
You slept.
So you slept in your car?
You slept in your car?
Yeah, I was trying to raise money to make people think I'm homeless or something. Be like, hey.
I'm like, anybody walk by and like call the cops or break the window or anything?
No, it's not. It's like it's weird because like the city, like everything is like new construction. Like some old farmer must have died, and like. It's like everything is like completely new construction. You know what I'm saying? There's like no old buildings.
You're up there in the old shitmobile sitting
Yeah.
Yeah.
outside in the parking lot.
Being a hustler, and
That's right.
hey,
With
you young movers.
your Joe Buck license plate. Yeah.
And
Everybody's talking to me.
I'm like, well, shit, there's gonna be something to do, God damn it, So I was like driving around, and I was like, hey, that looks like an arcade. Like maybe I'll get one up on Bob again. How I screwed you out of that whole arcade thing a
Yes,
few
you
weeks
screwed
ago.
me out of the arcade. Yes, I was looking
And
forward, and then you didn't. You ruined it.
and it was like, sorry, sir, it's not open. I'm like, oh.
So it really was there, but it just doesn't open till later or something.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that won't be open for another month or two. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
mm.
Brand new. Gotcha.
So I can't scoop this bastard. Damn it. So there's like, I don't know my way around. So I'm like, well, maybe I like a baseball card shop or something to do, right?
Something I can easily palm and steal while they're looking
Yeah,
the other way. Yeah.
I like to palm and steal, as you know, and
Yeah.
I like to pretend to be homeless. And so it's like, come out to AJ's, card shop. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. Did your shirt fit, or was it one of those high-rise shirts?
No, I actually had fitting clothes on. Yes,
That's good. That's good to hear.
And so I kind of glanced at the phone. I go, well, that seems pretty easy to find, right? You can't miss it.
Yeah.
And so I'm going down this highway, and there's all these like, not really mini malls, I guess, but we'll just call it that, mini malls,
Okay.
And but they don't connect. Like the parking lots do not connect.
Oh, okay. So you had to go out and come back.
Right. So if you went to the wrong one, you're like, oh shit, I had to go back out to the feeder road.
Couldn't you just walk?
I don't know. That was a lot of I don't like to walk a lot.
I don't like to walk. I
like to sleep in my car, and and
did you have like a bag of chips and there's like crumbs all over you and you're sleeping in the car?
Newspaper over my face.
You got like crumbs and you're drooling and people are walking by.
Looking like Homer Simpson sleeping.
Yeah.
Over.
Like, oh my gosh. Like, this place is going to hell. It's about like Ohio, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, this is a shithole. Yeah. And all right, so I find it, right? I finally find it. It's not there.
Yeah. Oh,
it's like,
is it?
Yeah, it's like a 2-story brick building, and obviously the upper story has got to be apartments, and below would be where the businesses are, but there's not really like any businesses there anymore. Right?
Right, yeah, I got you.
I'm like, Christ, it took me like 45 minutes to find this goddamn place. Jesus Christ, Right? So
yeah, my God, you must have drove through 10 parking lots to get there.
I know, so stupid, right? So I'm like, just to be an asshole, I start trying the doors to see if anyone's, open and they're all locked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except I get to the last one.
Right.
It's unlocked. Whoa. I come in, and it's like I don't know if it's a dry cleaning place or what it was. I think it was dry cleaning. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff hanging up and could be a homeless person. I don't know. And I'm like, hey, anyone got any chips in here I could have, or no, I didn't say it, but I was like, hey, and I hear this voice, like
I just consumed a share bag of Lay's.
Anyone got Fago? I am thirsty.
Yeah,
I need some Yoo-hoo. I'm thirsty. And,
I need a Yoo-hoo.
No, I just wanted, hey. I just wanted to confirm this because I wasted all this freaking gas. All this,
Just in parking lots alone, you wasted about 5
I know, right? Well, what's weird is like the feeder road goes right through this like mobile home park. So you actually have to go like into a mobile home park to get to the backside of these like little mini malls and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I go, this is fucked up, man.
What kind of town is this?
I don't know. This was not well thought out because you cannot get off like the main highway to get directly to where you need to go. So
I think that instead of a trailer park, that was really like a brothel with palm reading. That was
I don't know who thought of this, but it was weird. I'm like, okay, so I go on this, and there's like all these clothes hanging up and stuff like that, and there's kind of a front desk, and I didn't want to go in too far because this had the whole like Silence of the Lambs vibe going, like okay. you know.
Whoops, those are you.
Yeah. And so I'm like, hey, anyone here?
You must weigh 350. I swear to God.
Which size is your underwear? And
triple XL. What is it?
So I hear a woman's voice, just a minute. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
Did she really sing it like that?
Just a minute. It was Joanne Worley. Yeah, she came out. And,
okay, good. Job.
No, it wasn't like that. But anyway, so I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm like, this is okay. I'm like, I shouldn't have come in here. It was stupid. I shouldn't have. And this lady comes out, and she's got maybe like a Marissa Tomei, maybe with no makeup on, maybe in her hair pulled back.
Marissa Tomei without no makeup is still pretty good looking.
Okay, well, notch that down about 5 notches, and that's who came walking. Okay. And
I mean, that's pretty high bar for.
So I'm like, she's
Iowa
like, yeah,
convenience autograph store or whatever the hell it is.
I'm like, hey, I go, this is gonna sound crazy, but there's no baseball card shop here, or there's never was, or what? He goes, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the name on the outside?
I go, oh, well, there was no signs. There was no signs for this woman's business.
So,
I mean, she could have been a drug trafficker for all I know. I don't know.
What kind of business was this?
I mean, she's selling weed or something. I don't know what it was. I'm like, this is weird.
Was she saying like it was a tanning salon and she just like held a flashlight over you or something while you like
Welcome to Akron. And
she's like, all I got is this 1,000,000-watt flashlight. I'll hold over you.
Hold on, baby boy.
Real good. Put your hands over your business
wiener.
Because you might get hurt.
So,
well, for you, maybe you just need a couple fingers. Anyway, I don't want to hurt you.
No. The funniest part about this is I do work at a tanning salon.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
But it's not like that. I swear.
Oh, do you clean up the stalls after they're done, or I mean, what do
you just hand out towels, or
like a jizz mopper? Or I mean, what do you do?
Hey, what are you being mean to this guy?
No, I don't know. I would like. He looks like one of my nephews. I break their balls all the time.
Yeah, no, not a jizz mopper. There's no
Yeah,
flashlights.
Yeah,
no flashlights.
I don't just stand there. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty chill job.
No, it's all right.
Hand out towels and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he's getting the digits. Hey, mommy, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there any hidden cameras anywhere?
Yeah.
In the,
Oh, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, not in the beds.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
that'd be way too pervy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get yourself investigated.
Yeah. What town is that in again? Did you say that?
you're gonna
not allowed
implicate
to say.
yourself here.
Are you in Cuyahoga Falls or whatever that is?
No.
He's in Dayton.
No.
Dayton. Oh, okay. You're by the airport, the Air Force thing. Okay.
Oh, way up north, huh? So finish up here, Miles. I got more
finish
questions.
Your story. I'm sorry.
I got more questions for AJ.
All right. So the exciting conclusion. Here we go. So she's like, no, don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. I go, well, I looked it up on my phone. She goes, oh, well, let me see your phone.
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
your phone?
I didn't want her to touch it. I wasn't going to give it to her. And
this guy with a phone?
Yeah.
I would never let anybody touch my phone.
And she got in real close to the personal space, like I'm feeling like left teat into my arm, basically. I'm like,
that's your position. You're a left teat guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wow, left teat, man.
You're like, hey,
that's
baby.
weird. I just thought, not today. Not with this raging ED problem. I go, no, not today. I cannot do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just weird. It was like, oh, let me see that.
Did you ever figure out what the hell her business was?
I didn't want to. I wanted to leave. I'm like, this is getting weird, man. I'm like, this is like a poor man's, deer penthouse thing about to happen. I'm like,
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I
So
don't know.
you skedaddled? Is that what you're saying?
I skedaddle. My 2 hours was up. I went and got my son. I
Oh,
came
okay.
home. I showered for a while, and then that was it.
Showered. She gave me this special soap before I
Mhm.
left. Yeah.
No, I just don't usually have people, grinding their teeth into my forearm. I'm like, oh, okay.
Go get a haircut, for Christ's sake. They
I mean, AJ probably gets that every day where he works, but not me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Like
Yeah,
I'm
of
an
course.
I'm an old gross guy.
No kidding. You
Like,
eat potato chips in a hot
I mean,
car.
usually you have to pay women to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
Usually,
Or
yeah.
people who move appliances, whatever.
Yeah, sexy
Whatever
young
works.
men that
So
appliances.
nothing else happened. You
I
got a
wasted
little
half a tank of
elbow.
gas.
You got an elbow on a boob or what?
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, it's just a whole personal space issue. It's just like, oh, okay, well,
Well, I mean, let's be honest. You
yeah.
have like you're like got your own personal bumper sticking out front. to even get a foot, a couple feet away from you, she's going to run into some soft tissue somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe she didn't realize her teat was that close to my arm. I don't know.
Was she a bosomy young lady?
All right. Doing all right. Why not? I'm just thinking maybe she'd been working all day. She's like, man, hey, you know what? The next guy that walks through that door.
Or maybe she's like, my tit really itches, but I can't itch it, so I'm going to rub it up against this guy with the potato chips all over his shirt.
Junior Samples just walk in. I was going to.
So, AJ, do you have any kind of weird encounters or funny tanning salon stories to talk about? Let's talk. Anybody ever leave a merkin in their tanning booth?
Or a skid mark?
No, nothing that crazy.
A snail trail?
Do you guys have like pube alert or anything like that in the tanning beds where people leave pubic hair?
No, I mean,
no,
but no, I haven't noticed anything.
Can two people do it at once?
You have a double illegal. To where you could, yeah.
Wait, that's illegal?
Not like, I mean, tanning salon rules, they're not supposed to do that.
What is the weight limit on one of those beds? Miles?
I'm about 300 pounds,
Hey, him and that girl who was rubbing her teat against his elbow are gonna have some fun. Teat.
Yeah, to be appropriate. Her teeth.
To be anatomically correct.
I might draw her before the
you
show.
should draw her and send it over to me for the show art.
I gotta see if I can do this. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, AJ. Continue.
Continue, sir. I'm
sorry. No, you're okay. I haven't had any real weird, I guess, encounters, but like with somebody. But one time I had this girl in a actual tanning bed, and she was talking on the phone while in the tanning bed, and she was talking about some weird stuff, like in front of everybody.
This older fella was rubbing himself against my teeth.
I want you to tell this story a lot slower, AJ. Okay, you just tell it a lot slower.
All right. So basically, she was talking about how she was wearing a thong or something, right in front of like everybody in the store, and she just kept going on about her thong, and then go ahead.
You possibly get any credit card information?
Oh, yeah. But no,
how much does it cost a tan these days, by the way?
Just like single one-time visits are kind of cheap. Like, I think it's like $10 or something like that. So, I mean, it's a little expensive, but not too
Okay.
bad.
Does it come with free
Um,
water or anything?
yeah, it does.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
something right there.
yeah. So,
So
I mean, that's good.
so was she having a conversation, I guess, or was she
Yeah,
just
with
talking
like
out
somebody on
loud?
the phone, and like everybody was out in the lobby waiting to use her bed, and
Uh-huh.
like three people left after they heard that she was like in her thong in this tanning bed
I've got
walking
raging
about.
diarrhea.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
'Cause I didn't even hear the whole story, like what her phone call was, but yeah, like three people left.
You could have got 3 other customers depending on what she looked like. I'm sure Miles would have loved to wallow around in her thong juice after she left. He would have
Or-
he probably would have tipped you a 20.
yeah, like don't clean up the snail trail
Yeah.
yet. Hold on, wait a
That's
minute.
right. Hold on there,
Hold on there,
buddy.
young buck. Hold on there
We don't
now.
need to squirt this one down with any
Yeah,
Purell. I'll just take it
yeah,
as is.
yeah. I'll take it just the way it is.
Don't go changing.
Change it. I knew you were gonna do that. God damn it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she was bare ass in the tanning bed.
Yeah, yeah.
See now, whenever I was a young man like your age, AJ, I knew lots of women who tan naked.
Yeah,
That
I
was
mean,
just
there
Is
are
that a
s
no
yeah. That was his grandma.
But yeah, I mean, some people do that. I find it weird.
Do they put it? How do they do that? I mean, because you have to have the light bulbs on you. I mean, they're underneath the thing, right? It's lights, right?
Yeah, like almost like
You
a
can't put a towel down.
plexiglass
You just got
thing.
to lay on the. It's basically like Xerox in your butt. You're
Yeah,
just on a
yeah, that's
platen.
Xerox in your butt.
You know what happens? It happens.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, so then yeah, after that, I mean, you got to squeegee that, don't you? You need to spray it
No,
yeah.
down with some alcohol.
No,
gross.
I actually did. I used, like 2 things of cleaner, 2 types of cleaner.
We have the vagina cleaner and the ass cleaner, and we use both.
What about spunk?
We use both and a whole lot of paper towels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the Weight Watchers group doesn't come in and tan, do they?
No. They should.
Oh my goodness. How do you get this job?
Um, just knowing people, I guess. My mom knows the
Oh,
guy
there
who
you go. Your
owns the
mother.
tanning salon, so
Your mom goes to tan. She's like, AJ needs a place to hang out after school,
yeah.
make a few bucks.
Wait, he's not like
Exactly.
12 years old because I don't, don't get weird with this. Yeah, don't make this weird, man. I don't have no idea how old this guy is.
He's of working age.
Yeah, I am.
Well, what does that mean? I mean,
I don't know. I have no idea what it means.
I don't know what that means.
We have child labor laws here in the States, don't we?
Maybe.
No answer to that one. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, we do. I'm 18.
Are you a college age gentleman, AJ?
No, 18.
Oh, there you go. There you
That's
go.
close enough.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
basically.
Got out of
Gonna
that
be.
one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks AJ for stopping by and talking to
Yep.
us. And I'm going to close out the show, but hold on just a moment, okay?